Good afternoon, KELOLAND. We saw some cloud cover across eastern South Dakota, but nothing falling out of those clouds. I should mention, though, you may run through a stray flurry or two. Anything that falls would remain very, very light. As you see, temperatures are in the 20s and 30s. I think we'll stay in the 30s for highs today across eastern South Dakota. Already seeing sunshine in Aberdeen, high of 34, 30 in Pierre, and 40 today in Rapid City. More details on your forecast coming up as we begin midday in KELOLAND.
Live from KELOLAND Media Group, midday in KELOLAND.
Basketball is joining the President's Bowl mix in Sioux Falls, what it does for high schools. And
the number of migrants crossing into the U.S. is vastly straining resources at the southern border and beyond. I'm Michael George in New York with how cities are struggling to care for them.
Good afternoon, and thanks for having us in. A friendly competition between the Sioux Falls Police Department and Sioux Falls Fire Rescue is getting a little tighter. After yesterday's donations, the total votes stand at 282 for Fire Rescue and 270 for the Police Department. The Community Blood Bank says the totals so far are higher than at this point last year. Today, there are bloodmobiles at the Hy-Vee on 37th and Minnesota and Hy-Vee at East 10th Street. Before we say goodbye to 2023 and hello to 2024, we're looking back on some of the top positive news stories of the past 12 months. This summer, we took you to Colton, where local kids gathered for a tea party. Diane Hoven, a former town mayor, has been hosting the get-togethers for decades.
And all I do is put a note out around the Colton, and they all show up.
From raising money for school lunch debt to giving out free water, there's a lot more positivity in KELOLAND to remember. Be sure to watch for more feel-good stories in tonight's Eye on KELOLAND from our Kelly Volk at 10. The city of Pierre is asking the state for money to expand the town's regional landfill. Solid Waste Superintendent Val Keller says between the state funding programs, Pierre is requesting more than $1 million in financial assistance. The city is looking to build a fourth landfill cell at the site located east of Pierre. The landfill site currently serves over 40,000 people from a 7-county region. The winners for the South Dakota DOT's annual Name the Snowplow contest have been revealed. When the contest ended on November 30th, over 650 entries had been submitted for DOT staff to vote on. Here are a few of the winners. Snow Boss in the Aberdeen area, Plow Bunyan in the Mitchell area, and Saltosaurus Rex in the Huron area. If you want to see the other winning names, we have a full list with this report on our website. The snowplows shouldn't be too busy in the coming days, should they, Scott?
No, it's looking rather quiet for the next several days. We do have dry skies in our 7-day forecast. Temperatures a little bit above average. Anytime we get numbers in the 30s now in eastern KELOLAND, that's above average. We're already there right now, though we do have thick cloud cover in eastern and southeastern South Dakota. Though we do have sunshine, northern KELOLAND, western South Dakota. We're starting to get rid of some of that cloud cover in central KELOLAND, and I think we will have the sunshine this afternoon in Pierre. Expect thick cloud cover eastern, southeastern South Dakota. Valentine's down to about a half mile of visibility. Winter at 1, Chamberlain at 1. We have no obstruction of visibility in Sioux Falls, and Rapid City looks pretty good with sunshine, temperature at 32 degrees. We have a light southeast wind at 3 miles per hour in Rapid City. Temperature in Mitchell is 32. We have 33 in Huron, 31 degrees in Brookings, currently 35 in Aberdeen, 32 in Watertown, and you see we have temperatures in the 20s and 30s in central and western South Dakota. Winds are coming in from the north and the west across eastern KELOLAND at about 5 to 15 miles per hour. So our forecast for today, mainly cloudy in eastern, southeastern KELOLAND. These clouds will slowly start to break as we go through the late evening hours and overnight. Then we'll see sunshine for tomorrow. Aberdeen, clear skies, mostly clear skies can be expected for the overnight hours and into tomorrow. While central South Dakota, let's go with mostly clear to partly cloudy conditions. I know we have thick cloud cover at the moment. That will continue to go away. And for western South Dakota, mainly clear skies as we go through the day today, tonight, and even for tomorrow. I'll have more details on your KELOLAND Live Doppler forecast coming up.
Sounds good. Thank you, Scott. Mexican immigration officials began clearing tents on the banks of the Rio Grande River as U.S. officials met with Mexico's president about the border crisis. Crossings have reached record levels. As Michael George explains, U.S. cities are struggling to manage the influx of people needing shelter and food.
As thousands of migrants trek northward, U.S. officials say they're working with Mexico to limit the number of people trying to cross the border. Secretary of State Antony Blinken and Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas met with counterparts Wednesday in Mexico City. Afterwards, a U.S. official said progress is being made. The meetings come after more than 500,000 migrants crossed the dangerous Darien Gap jungle into Central America this year, double from last year, most fleeing crime, poverty, and conflict.
Pero queremos ayuda.
We want help, says this mother from Venezuela, and an education for our children. The U.S. Border Patrol says this month alone, officers on the southern border apprehended as many as 10,000 people a day. Border cities are bearing the brunt of the crisis, and Texas Governor Greg Abbott has been busing thousands to Democrat-led cities. Officials say more than 150,000 migrants have arrived in New York City this year. The city is housing and feeding about 70,000 at tent cities and hotels like this one in Midtown Manhattan.
The federal government must take responsibility and lead on this humanitarian crisis.
Wednesday, the mayors of New York, Chicago, and Denver met to discuss how to manage the crisis. New York City's mayor is now requiring bus companies give 32-hour notice before coming to the city and imposing limits on where and when migrants can be dropped off. Michael George, CBS News, New York.
The White House has released a statement saying federal immigration clinics have provided assistance to roughly 10,000 migrants, helping them apply for work permits and temporary protected status.